The 42nd Ohio Volunteer Infantry was an infantry regiment in the Union Army during the American Civil War. Service. The 42nd Ohio Infantry was organized at Camp Chase in Columbus, Ohio, September through November 1861 and mustered in for 3 years' service on December 7, 1861 under the command of Colonel James Abram Garfield. The regiment was attached to 18th Brigade, Army of the Ohio, to March 1862. 26th Brigade, 7th Division, Army of the Ohio, to October 1862. 4th Brigade, Cumberland Division, District of West Virginia, Department of the Ohio, to November 1862. 3rd Brigade, 9th Division, Right Wing, 13th Corps, Department of the Tennessee, to December 1862. 3rd Brigade, 3rd Division, Sherman's Yazoo Expedition, to January 1863. 3rd Brigade, 9th Division, 13th Corps, Army of the Tennessee, to February 1863. 2nd Brigade, 9th Division, 13th Corps, to July 1863. 4th Brigade, 1st Division, 13th Corps, Department of the Tennessee, to August 1863, and Department of the Gulf to September 1863. 3rd Brigade, 1st Division, 13th Corps, Department of the Gulf, to November 1863. Plaquemine, District of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Department of the Gulf, to March 1864. 2nd Brigade, 1st Division, 13th Corps, Department of the Gulf, to June 1864. 1st Brigade, 3rd Division, 19th Corps, to December 1864. Companies A, B, C, and D mustered out September 30, 1864. Companies E and F mustered out November 25, 1864. Companies G, H, I, and K mustered out December 2, 1864. Veterans and recruits were transferred to the 96th Ohio Infantry. Detailed service. Moved to Catlettsburg, Kentucky, December 14, 1861, then to Louisa, Kentucky. Garfield's campaign against Humphrey Marshall, December 23, 1861 to January 30, 1862. Advance on Painesville, Kentucky, December 31, 1861 to January 7, 1862. Jenny's Creek, January 7th. Occupation of Painesville, January 8th. Middle Creek, near Prestonburg, January 10th. Occupation of Prestonburg, January 11th. Expedition to Pound Gap, Cumberland Mountains, March 14 to 17. Pound Gap, March 16th. Cumberland Gap Campaign, March 28, June 18th. Cumberland Mountain, April 28th. Occupation of Cumberland Gap, June 18th to September 16th. Tazewell, July 26th. Operations about Cumberland Gap, August 2 to 6. Big Springs, August 3rd. Tazewell, August 6th. Evacuation of Cumberland Gap and retreat to the Ohio River, September 17th, October 3rd. Expedition to Charleston, October 21, November 10th. Ordered to Memphis, Tennessee, November 10th, and duty there until December 20th. Sherman's Yazoo Expedition, December 20, 1862 to January 3, 1863. Chickasaw Bayou, December 26 to 28. Chickasaw Bluff, December 29th. Expedition to Arkansas Post Ark, January 3 to 10, 1863. Assault and capture of Fort Hindman, Arkansas Post, January 10-11. Moved to Young's Point, January 17th. Duty there and at Milliken's Bend, until April 25th. Operations from Milliken's Bend to New Carthage, March 31, April 17th. Movement on Brinsburg, Mississippi and turning Grand Gulf, April 25 to 30. Battle of Port Gibson, May 1. Skirmish near Edwards Station May 15. Battle of Champion Hill May 16. Big Black River May 17. Siege of Vicksburg. Missed May 18, July 4. Assaults on Vicksburg May 19 and 22. Advance on Jackson, Mississippi, July 5 to 10, near Clinton, July 8. Siege of Jackson, July 10 to 17. Move to New Orleans, Louisiana, August 13. Duty at Carrollton, Barrack, and Brashier City until October. Western Louisiana Campaign, October 3, November 20. Duty at Plague Mine, November 21, 1863 to March 24, 1864. Provost duty at Baton Rouge until May 1. Expedition to Clinton May 1 to 3. Comatee River May 1. Move to Simsport May 18. Thence to Morganza and duty there until September 6. Expeditions up White River July 15 and September 6 to 15. Move to Duval's Bluff, Ark, September 15, and duty there until November. Casualties. The regiment lost a total of 240 men during service, 1 officer and 58 enlisted men killed or mortally wounded. 3 officers and 178 enlisted men died of disease. Commanders: Colonel James Abram Garfield, Colonel Lionel Allen Sheldon, Lieutenant Colonel Don Albert Pardee, commanded during the Siege of Vicksburg. Major Frederick A. Williams, commanded at the Battle of Champion Hill. Notable members: Colonel James A. Garfield, 20th President of the United States, 1881. Colonel Lionel Allen Sheldon, U.S. Representative from Louisiana and Governor of New Mexico Territory, 1881 to 1885. Don Pardee, commanded the 42 OV in the assault on Vicksburg. Appointed by President Garfield a United States federal judge, United States Circuit Court for the 5th Circuit, Orlando C. Risdon 1 LT in the 42 OV was promoted to LTC of United States Colored Troops in 1863. Promoted Colonel and Commander of 53d Regiment USCT 1864. Promoted Brigadier General March 13, 1865. And Lt. Whitelaw Reid, Ohio in the war, p. 982 and GT.